Hello, and welcome to our session on Wikipedia Edit-a-thons as sites of public pedagogy. Hello, and my name is Laura March, and you can find me at The Art of March on Twitter or email me at lmarch@unc.edu. I'm a third-year PhD student at UNC-Chapel Hill in the School of Information and Library Science, and my co-author is Dr. Sayamindu Dasgupta, and he's available at Sayamindu or sayamindu@unc.edu. Hello, and for everyone who would like a TLDR, we found that Wikipedia Edit-a-thon events are not simply about editing, nor truly about Wikipedia. Through interviews with 13 edit-a-thon facilitators, including university and public librarians, as well as other Wikimedians, we were able to see how these events represent sites of negotiation and contestation. We're talking about decisions on who participates, who's visible, what's counted as knowledge, what's recorded, and what's shown to others. And these decisions not only affect Wikipedia users, but almost everyone using the internet today. Hello, and in our article, we covered why and how we studied Wikipedia Edit-a-thon facilitators, our findings, including motivations, values, goals, and strategies, how information ecologies and public pedagogy guided our interpretation, and suggestions for new ways to understand, study, and evaluate edit-a-thons and other peer production events. Hello, and instead of rehashing everything that's in our paper, I'd like to take this time to share a few of my favorite findings and implications. Hello, and first up, building connections beyond Wikipedia. Kim saw edit-a-thons as an opportunity to bring together people with shared passions and make new connections. Hello, and she said, the most successful thing for me has been appealing to a sense of, this is your city, this is your passion, share that passion with other people, this is your chance to tell the story. Her jazz-themed edit-a-thon was made possible because of personal connections beyond Wikipedia. This included people at the museum where it took place, a sponsor who made a special cocktail to serve at the event, and then the event itself, where she made even more connections which turned into publicity and even funding for future edit-a-thons. Hello, and second, one opportunity involves addressing systemic bias in the current manifestation of Wikipedia's neutral point of view and notability standards. Leslie saw similarities between gaps in archives and in Wikipedia as a means to reconsider what's in it, or how does it get there? How does it work? Whose stories are very well told? And she shared her frustration with Wikipedia for its inability to figure out better methods of addressing these issues that have already been raised and often solved in archives. Hello, and Leslie said, we should learn from our past mistakes, and we know how to do better. Why do we have to make Wikipedia exactly the same as a history book? We should be a bit more flexible. Another interviewee suggests removing the notability standard altogether, arguing notability makes more sense in a print document that's limited by size. Hello, and on to number 3, sneaking in information literacy. 2 interviewees use the same metaphor, edit-a-thons sneak in information literacy training, just as parents sneak vegetables into food for kids to eat something they don't like. Hello, and Therese said, we can slowly get into their brains. It's like smushing up vegetables and putting it in so they don't know they're eating them. It's a great way for libraries to pass on information literacy. Learning to edit Wikipedia is seen as a justification for developing information literacy skills. These include things as fundamental as creating an email address or learning how to copy and paste. Hello, and now drawing from our use of information ecologies as an analytical frame, we found it's equally important to consider the impacts of edit-a-thons on local communities, including the benefits of involving local cultural institutions, supporting professional development, fostering of information literacy among participants, and building local relationships. Hello, and similarly, drawing from our use of public pedagogy, we encourage future researchers to recognize edit-a-thons as venues where the evolution, negotiation, and contestation of what belongs in a peer-produced knowledge base takes place. Hello, and with that, I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. We're more than happy to further discuss our work. Feel free to reach out to us with any additional questions.